Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Jack Ryan, Season 4, Episodes 1 and 2. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start with the furry, there isn't any. Moving on to the good and the bad. So, this stars the same people from at least the last season, possibly the last 3 seasons. I know they got Bunk in there. But, yeah, they also add in the best thing about Ant-Man 1 and 2 that they decided to leave off for some reason from Ant-Man 3. You know what I'm talking about. You'll recognize him, and you'll be like, yeah, that was the best part of Ant-Man 1 and 2, and they left him out of Ant-Man 3. Anywho, so essentially, the reason I'm doing the first 2 episodes is because that's how they premiered on Amazon Prime Video, as they came out with the first 2, and I think it was wise of them to do that, because if it had just been the first one, I think with the second one, it gives you enough of the storyline to actually get invested and kind of understand what's going on. And essentially, Jack Ryan is the interim deputy director of the CIA, and the other chick from last season is the interim director of the CIA, and they're up for confirmation from the Senate, and then some attack happens somewhere that could or could not be the responsibility, by the CIA, and so Jack Ryan has to go figure it out, because the CIA is be like, yo bro, what the fuck is this? And he'll be like, we don't know if it was us or not. And they're like, how the fuck do you not know? And he'll be like, I'm working on that. Confirm me anyway. So, if that doesn't sound super interesting to you, it's because I don't really find it super interesting. Congrats on a 40-ish-year-old guy being the interim director of the CIA, and a 35-year-old chick being the interim director of the CIA, but kind of stretches believability. I feel like if they're going off the series thing, maybe they should have waited a couple more decades, because I feel like people are never that young when they get to that position, but I also haven't really paid attention a whole bunch because I don't care. I don't care. I still don't care. Didn't care then. I don't care now. I'm not going to care in the future. So much of the story is about these Senate hearings or whatever. I don't give a fuck. There was one firefight in the first 2 episodes, and it was over real quick. So they did do an opener, and it's in the first 5 seconds. It opens with this, but they open with, I think, Jack Ryan getting tortured a little bit, and then they're and then 3 weeks earlier. So something interesting has to happen in the next 3 weeks, but it's just not enough to keep me going. Don't get me wrong, I like Krasinski, but if I remember correctly, I believe this is the final season of Jack Ryan, and you know what? Couldn't be over soon enough. It's okay. I'm sure there'll be some decent firefights and some decent hand-to-hand combat. There usually is, but so far I'm not feeling this season. Seems like they, I don't know. The focus is just not there. But I also kind of felt like that with the last season, and then it got better. But overall, this series just doesn't hit me in all the ways that I like with this sort of series. But I will say, it's 10 times better than Citadel. So, it does have that going for it. It did lean a little bit into the slightly too dark and one of the initial opening scenes, but then they got better after that. So, I still have hope that it's not going to be shot too dimly like some of the other Amazon series like Citadel and the Tomorrow Wars, or not the Tomorrow Wars, but the Terminal List. So, we shall see. But that's kind of where I'm at with this show. I'm going to continue to watch it because I like Krasinski, and it's the last season and I've come this far. So I'll watch it, and then I'll put a link in the description down below for once it's over and I do my review for it. So check the description, or hello and welcome from the review of the whole season if you just skipped back to here. So time travel. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.